Hello and welcome, and thank you so much for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, for your February 2021 tarot card reading for your individual zodiac sign. Feel free to also listen to your rising or moon sign readings if you feel that would benefit you. That's more than possible to do that with a tarot reading. This month we're going to pull 3 cards to symbolize what is happening for this energy this month, as well as an oracle card to just give that extra bit of clarification. But if you would like your written tarot reading, or indeed reach out to me for a one-to-one live consultation, I'd be more than happy to work with you, and you can find the links for those in the description box beneath this video. But without further ado, let's get into this month and see what the cards hold for you.
Hello Pisces, and thank you so much for joining me for your February 2021 tarot card reading. Let's have a look at what's going on for you, lovely Pisces. So it starts off with a really beautiful card, the 10 of Cups. Quite a few signs are having a bit more of a heavy month this month, but you start off feeling more emotionally abundant than perhaps you have done for a long time. I do think there's a sense of optimism creeping in now. I definitely think that you can start to see more options for your future. Some of you will be enjoying a more happy and a harmonious family life. Others of you will be open to the opportunity of perhaps meeting somebody again, or just embarking on a new chapter of your life that you're getting really focused on. You're doing some research. Maybe it is about moving location or travel or starting a new job. So I think this month starts off in a pretty excitable way for you. Of course, this will be your month for a lot of you. So the second card that comes up is the Hermit. So the Hermit, yes, he may be a guy that likes to spend a lot of time in a cave meditating or thinking, away from society. And there may be part of your nature that really does want to pull back from people. Just the noise of the world is getting too much. People's opinions, people's point of view. I can see some of you really coming off social media this month and just trying to take a walk in nature away from it all. But this isn't just a fellow that, likes to hide in the shadows. No, because he has this lantern in his hand and he has this staff. The staff is helping him feel his way through a situation, especially if he can't see what's right in front of him. And the lantern is showing the extra light. So I do think some truths are going to come to the surface, particularly spiritual truths. I think you can see yourself as becoming a leader for a lot of people this month. So don't be surprised if some people come to you for your advice. Now the next card that comes up for you is the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords can be a tricky card. If you get into any battles, Pisces, I would just suggest that there might not be a winner of this scenario, or if there is, you could come away from it feeling like you won but you didn't really win. The worst is over in a lot of ways. I think for some of you, you may feel like you lost the battle, but at least the situation is over. All you can do now is what the Hermit would do, just retreat back, heal, and then move forward again. You're still here. You can still succeed in another field of your career. You can still succeed in a relationship with a different person. What's happened is, from your past, you've really learned your limitations. You've learned how to not make mistakes again. You've learned what you want and what you don't want. And you have a real knack for dealing with these types of problems that come with the 5 of Swords. So it's not about dwelling on any misfortune that you've had. Because yes, there may be times this month where you do feel a bit weak and a bit vulnerable, and maybe even a little bit silly, but please don't focus on that, because that will just send you into a downward spiral. Just accept that yes, there are some battles that you have been defeated from. Move forward gracefully from it, and just know that you're not always going to be treated in a negative way. It's about understanding boundaries. Maybe some of you have been going in too hard and been too competitive, and that's left you feeling a little bit exposed. But all I can say is this is a very temporary thing. This is a pip card, what we call pip cards. So pip cards generally represent small problems or small joys within our lives, day-to-day things. So although this sounds a little bit heavy, it's a day-to-day issue that you will succeed and will grow from. So what is your energy card? That is ooh, wow, okay, we have one just fly out the pack. Oh, two actually. You have one card here that says action, so we'll talk about that first. The action card, this is very much like the Chariot. Things need to change. You need to put in new types of energy to get new types of results. I think for some of you, it's definitely going to be looking for a new career path. For some of you, you're opening up to the fact that you may want to change your relationship in some way. If you're currently in one, or if you're currently single, it's about looking for that. And then you have this card come up, the first chakra, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is very much about protection. The first chakra is located here. This is your roots. This is your being. It's your sexuality. It's your sensuality. It's very primal because it's very base level, but that's not to say it isn't spiritual. Yes, when we work higher and higher up the body, obviously we're reaching more of those spiritual dimensions where it's not so physical, but actually it's a real gift to be here in a physical form and have those physical needs. So some of you will be exploring those types of energies that you might have a bit of pent up energy that you want to explore, whether that is, you know, you're with a partner. Some of you are going to be desperate for some passion and some lusty liaisons. I can only be honest about that. But some of you, it's not going to be so much about sex, and it's going to be more about creativity, all these ideas brimming and bursting, wanting to be birthed into the world. And I definitely think that these are things that you can achieve this month. So although there is a little bit of melancholy feelings that are floating around, I think overall you're feeling more optimistic than perhaps you have done for a while, Pisces.
Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a real honour sharing the space with you. Until we speak again next month, take care and stay safe. Alyssa.